Hello, beautiful people. It's yet another fascinating edition of Life Chat with Nita. I welcome you to this beautiful evening in the city of Lagos or wherever you're watching from. We say welcome to the show and we look forward to a beautiful time on the show today. I really appreciate everybody for supporting us from time to time, for loving the show, and for also sending us your love. How you doing today? How is your day? Feel free to send us your thoughts, okay, concerning what we'll be discussing today. And we're looking at how to challenge one's ability, okay? You are maybe a musician, you don't really know how to push yourself. We won't be discussing this alone. We've got a professional in the house. But before we bring him on board, we'd like to give kisses to everybody celebrating birthday, anniversary, whatever it is you're celebrating. We love you. Remember, you're precious, you're special. Okay, happy birthday to you. I won't be singing today. And Live Chat with Vita is brought to you by RNL. RNA, I beg your pardon, RNA Hotels Limited, City Hotels Limited, okay? All the information you need to know concerning RNA is right there, the website, the telephone number, and also the email address where you can, send your messages. It's a beautiful place. I mean, I feel like not living here. So, hey, feel free to send us your thoughts, okay, concerning what you think is the best way one can challenge their abilities. Okay, and of course, tell us where you're reaching out to us from and also do the hashtag live chat rocks. And joining us on the show today, hey, shout out to you, Honorable. Wow, Honorable David is on the show. Kisses to you and everybody. Okay, we appreciate you a great deal. Um, our guest, like I made mention of, is an amazing personality. He just got into Nigeria from Australia and we said, you know what, let's drag him in because it's all about learning, it's all about improving oneself. Hey, Telma, blowing you plenty kisses. I love you loads, okay? She says, kisses to you too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And do not hesitate to send your love to whoever it is they celebrating birthday, anniversary, or whatever it is, okay? And of course, this show has been brought to you by the amazing, magnificent. I just love it right here. R&A Hotels, City Hotels Limited. Okay, all the information you need to know. I'll be giving you more information about them for you to come enjoy all the beautiful facility they've got. All right, our guest. Without wasting of time, let's bring him in. Right, he is an amazing personality. Like I said, is one person that we just had to drag here on the show to educate us about the subject which we're going to be discussing that has to do with challenging one's ability. Okay, he is Kelly King, hails from Delta State, Nigeria, an entrepreneur, um, African capitalist, style and personal brand consultant, health coach. So you'll be knowing how to, wealth coach, okay? You'll be knowing how to make some money when he comes on board. And we have human capital. He is also a human capital development expert, relationship counselor. So we'll be talking about relationship, we'll be talking about money, we'll be talking about how to, build yourself, how to build your brand and what have you. And he is also the co-founder of Persetter Academy. What is Persetter's Academy all about? We'll be finding out when he joins. So, hey guys, let's welcome on the show today, Live Chat with Nita, Kelly King. Woo, he's looking so dapper. Wow, high five.
Hello there.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. So say hello to everybody watching.
Hello, everybody. It's such a pleasure and a delight to be here.
Wow, thank you so much, okay, for being on the show. Okay, let's what is the best word that defines you? Because we've talked about your profile and it's one that, hey, it's amazing. So just what is that word that defines Kelly King?
Hmm. Okay. First, thank you for having me here. It's a thing of great joy. I don't take the opportunity lightly at all.
Wow.
Describing myself, um, basically, I see myself as a solutionist,
Wow, I like
a
that.
global solutionist.
Whoa.
You know, this whole thing began when um, I discovered that the only path
Yeah.
to greatness and global relevance is solving problems.
Mm.
So I made up my mind to be a problem solver. So when the rest of humanity seem to be running away from problems, I gravitate towards it.
Wow, fantastic. I
So,
like
so
that.
that's the best way I describe myself.
Wow, a problem solver. And I must add that, because if one is saying you've got vision, your vision should be able to impact the next person. So when you say you are a problem solver, that means you know, you have the mind to help humanity, and which is
That's right.
amazing. Thank you so much for
That's right.
taking out time to be on the show to educate us. And today we're talking about how one can push themselves. That
Hmm.
is their abilities. How one can actually challenge their abilities. What's your take on it in general?
Well, that's a very broad topic,
Okay.
but as broad as it is the most pertinent question every or any individual would want to embrace in terms of relevance in life.
Okay.
You see, we are in a world that's filled with lots of opportunities that are wrapped up in problems,
Okay.
and there in life there's no such thing as a middle ground. You are either a failure
Hmm.
or a success.
I like that.
You are either poor
Or rich.
or rich. The middle class is a myth. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
In fact, the middle class is a community of well-decorated poor people.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
yeah, you're either rich
Okay.
or you're poor. Now, why am I saying this? Now, the difference between the rich and the poor is just simply those set of people who've been able to challenge or awaken the potentials
They've got on the
and the
inside.
abilities they have on the inside.
Okay.
So if you're watching this right now and you are a successful person in your field or whatever endeavor you're in, it means over time
Yeah.
you've been able to awaken or challenge the abilities you have on the inside of you.
Okay, what if a situation that the person doesn't even have an idea what a wake up call is? How can you describe a wake up call?
All right. Um, a wake up call is when you sleep broke and you wake up broke.
Mm,
A wake up call is when somebody else determines how much you earn at the end of 30 days
mm,
and your job security.
okay, okay.
It means you can be fired anytime.
Mm,
That is a wake up call. You see, a wake up call is when you are in a country and there are other people who are called celebrities, either in the field of business and in entertainment,
entertainment, yeah.
and you're nobody. That's a wake up call. It means with that, you're going to start asking yourself, did they come out from a different womb?
Or do they have two
Do they have
heads?
two heads? That's a wake up call.
Okay. Hey, Bishop Sam, all the way from Abuja. Blow you guys plenty kisses. Hi, his wifey and everybody. We've got Kelly King in the house. Onoja, we blow you plenty kisses as well, and every other person watching. So feel free to send us your thoughts. Feel free to also send any message, okay? You can just say hello to Kelly King. He's an amazing personality. He's a motivational speaker. His profile is one that when we start, we're never going to leave this place, okay? So feel free to just show him some love. Yeah, it's allowed on the show. And we're talking about how one can challenge their abilities.
Mm.
So feel free to share your own thought. Have you been able to push yourself to a limit? Like you tell yourself, I'm not going to stay on this spot. Feel free to share. Somebody might learn a thing or two, okay? So that's basically what today's show is all about. And it's being brought to you by R&A Hotels, that is City Hotels Limited. Okay, and all the information you need to know about R&A City Hotels is right there on the screen. So we appreciate you. Send your love, and of course, come around with your family and friends to have a swell time at the swimming pool, their gym. I'll be giving you more information about this amazing place. Okay, back to you, Kelly. Take us way back because it won't just start like you just wake up one day and just feel I want to be a problem solver or a solution giver. So what was that thing that really inspired the person that you are today?
Mm. Okay. You know, many times when I have meetings to speak around the world like this, um, I never fail to let people understand my background. See, there was this particular time I was in Johannesburg and I was speaking to about 1,000 young people. And because there's this issue of racism
Yeah.
in South Africa. So in this high school, you had both whites, colored, and blacks.
Okay.
You know, and of course, some of the teachers got to tell me that right in their school, they have issues because there's racism even in the school amongst the students and even amongst the
They are being
teachers.
bullied.
Yeah. So I was called to come speak to the students, and I was letting them understand that your color should never define you. Your background should never define you. And I let them understand that, hey, I know lots of you must have heard some terrible things about Nigeria.
Hmm.
That's true because people say a lot of crazy things about our beautiful country in different parts of the world,
Yeah.
you know. And I said, you've heard lots of crazy things about Nigeria,
Mhm.
but I made them understand that I'm from Nigeria and I told them about my background. And there was a time when I didn't have anything. Like, my parents have never traveled abroad. I don't even think there's anyone from my extended family who got into a plane and left the shores of Nigeria.
Wow.
You see, there was a particular time in my life where there was nobody from my mother's side
Hmm.
or my father's side I could call for 200 naira.
Whoa.
You know, it was not bad, but I looked at these things and it seemed like a cage. I mean, the best I could see was maybe watch people on TV and people in the far end of Lagos because I was back in Delta State then. But
Okay.
I believe that if these people could do it,
You
I
can do
could do it.
better.
But something else happened.
Okay.
I began to connect with folks who had aspirations that I was having and have become great.
Wow.
You see, you've got to learn to connect with victors in your sphere of contact or in your prospective field where you wish you want to go
Wow,
to,
I like that.
and then connect with that.
Whoa.
So I began to watch people like Les Brown,
Awesome.
you know, and Jim Rohn.
Whoa.
So this particular
Those are
guys,
great, yeah.
great man, and I saw how they started. They had nothing, and I read books like Rich Dad Poor Dad by
Dad.
Robert Kiyosaki,
Okay.
and they awakened something in me. Look, your life will never be greater than the information stored in your mind.
Very true. Very true. I like that. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. So these are some of. What about in Africa? Who are some of the persons that you looked up to as a growing child, or even as a youth or
Okay.
teenager?
Yeah, for me, for my teenage years, till I run into like maybe 14, 15, I could call that as the dark ages of my life.
Ooh.
Because from that time backwards, I was just drifting. You know, one particular person that really stood out for me was he wasn't a motivational speaker or some business person. He was a pastor,
Wow.
and that's Pastor Chris Oyakhilome of Christ TBC.
Okay. Wow.
I attended the first youth conference in Benin in 2005, and I heard words
Hmm.
that awakened the giant in me.
Whoa, awesome. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So, whoever you are, you can be somebody.
You can.
Wherever you're coming from, you can be somebody, okay, that the society will definitely reckon with. Wow, amazing. Okay, let's take you a little bit because it's getting really serious. The show is all about life issues, and we're meant to have you join us yesterday for the motivational
Yeah.
package, but due to one thing or the other, we were unable to come live on the show. But thank God you still made it today. You still make it today. Okay, let's go to being a brand person that is a brand consultant. A lot of people would definitely want to say, okay, what really is the role of a brand consultant? Why do I really need to consult someone concerning my brand?
Okay. Um, Sometimes I just want to dismantle the grammatical constructions around that,
Okay.
just to bring it home so people can understand
Yes,
what we're talking
please.
about. What is
Yes,
a brand?
please. Okay.
A brand would mean the right packaging.
I love the word package.
You see, I saw a picture on Facebook a few days ago of corn. Fresh corn, just one stalk, packed in Shoprite for 499 naira.
Wow. Okay. You
Right?
just did an advert. Thank you.
you know, and then on that post, I saw a beautiful girl that was roasting corn. The way we do traditionally here in Nigeria, and she was selling one for 100 naira. Now going through the process of this, of putting in so much work to roast that corn, she still gets to sell one for 100. And these guys in ShopRite are selling one that
Okay.
is raw.
The mall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
stick to the mall.
The more because they're not paying us for this advert.
Yes, please.
All right, for 499.
Okay.
All right, so what's the difference between this lady who's roasting on the street and the
And
mall?
the
It's
packaging,
branding, it's
yes,
packaging.
please.
It's packaging. I saw chewing stick being sold somewhere in America. Chewing stick that you can just cut from a tree here, and it was being sold for $40.
Wow.
If you think that's even too much, I've seen brooms being sold on eBay for $14, and they call it original African native broom.
Okay.
Now, now I'm saying all this because it's all
I
about
get to.
personal
Yes,
branding. What branding is all about? It's all about packaging.
It's all about packaging, how you package yourself, how you present yourself, basically, right?
Yes.
So, what is that thing that would want to make me consult you? What is that thing that you're going to do differently from the other brand consultants?
Okay. Now, basically, like I mentioned earlier, we're not just into business branding. I said personal brand consulting is every human being has got a gem inside of them.
Okay.
If you're watching this, regardless of what society has made you believe over the years, maybe you look at the mirror every morning and you feel like you're not qualified for so many things. Maybe you feel like you're not enough. There is a king in you.
I love that.
There is a queen in you. All right. And regardless of where you may be right now as an individual, either professionally or in your personal life, um, we can help you put your hands into your being and bring out the best out of you. Now,
Okay.
there are folks who have issues with confidence. Now, I've seen men who are not confident enough to
Very
talk to
true.
women.
Very true.
Guys,
They have to call maybe
yes,
a
your
friend,
friend.
go talk to that lady. And sometimes the guys are so funny, they end up dating that same
Yeah,
lady.
exactly. I've seen people like that.
Yeah.
So what we do is we'll help you as a person style yourself, brand yourself, either for social media. For example, let's say you want to go into the music industry. All right. What is that thing that you're going to have to do that will make you stand out from the other persons at a glance? It could be your wardrobe sense, for example.
Wow.
It could be the way you walk. It could be the way you talk. There are some people who have a great idea, but until you work on your diction,
Very well.
like the way you speak,
Yes.
you might not attract the right clients. So what makes us different from everybody else is that we look at you,
The trend.
we look at you, the concept of your personality, the ideology that drives you and your business, and we now were able to draft out models that we can work on to make you the best in that field.
I like that. Okay, in case you're just tuning in, this is Live Chat with Nita. We've got Kelly King, an amazing personality, doing justice to the topic, which has to do with how one can push themselves, that is, how one can challenge their abilities. As a Shaolu Victor Ayodele, so good to have you join us. By the I'm almost chewing my tongue. Okay, so he is also the co-founder of this amazing school, Peseta Academy. Tell us about Peseta Academy, how you became the founder, the co-founder and stuff like that.
All right. The world around us is changing, as we all know.
Yeah.
The phones we're using now are not the same phones we used 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
Okay.
Everything around us is changing. You must have noticed that with your Gmail account, you can actually log into different websites without necessarily filling in your body.
Very
Just
true.
log in with your Gmail.
Yes, please.
The world is becoming a global village. Everything is being connected. I tell most people that, if you don't have a business online in this century, you're offline.
You've not started.
You've not started.
You've not started.
You see. And now, looking at that, I and some friends of mine for some years now have been foremost advocates for the overhauling of the educational curriculum in Africa, especially in Nigeria. I've been talking about it. I've been passionate about it for over 5 years because what we're feeding into the minds of Nigerian youths is an educational system for the world of 50 years ago. And the world has moved beyond that. So what's the effect on that on our general populace? Is that we have graduates coming out from school who cannot offer anything relevant in the
We're
world.
not skillful.
Yeah, who are not skillful. Now, this passion is what drove us. You know what I said when we started? Where we find problems, we run towards it. So we wanted to come forward with a solution. We wanted to see in Nigeria and Africa filled with, innovative young people, leaders with a bright mindset, people who are objective and projecting into creating a better Africa.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So that's the vision and the passion behind the Pacesetters Academy. It's an academy where we groom people with skills in technology, digital media, where everything that enables you to become relevant and sustainable in the world we're living in today is imparted to you through the right education.
Wow, awesome, awesome. So hey, it's time for you guys to register at the Pest Center Academy. For more information, of course, I'll be giving us details from time to time on the show. So look out for all the information to be part of this amazing revolution. Yeah, revolution the right way. Okay, as
The right
such,
way.
yeah, education. Because some people had some drama yesterday
Wonderful.
in Nigeria, Lagos. So we don't want to talk about that. But one thing we keep saying is you improve yourself every single day. Okay, no man is an island, and always release yourself for opportunities. Get yourself prepared. Okay, so when opportunity comes, you are good at robotics, and there's an opening, you'll be hired. There's an opening at maybe some company they're looking for a graphics person. You are good, and at the end of the day, you're hired. So you take away the whole idea there's no job, you create one for yourself.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to talk about relationship because you are also a counselor. Okay, people come to you and discuss. Wow, I think it's really challenging because sometimes you just discover that people just call you and start telling you stuff and they expect you to just have the whole solution. How has it been really, really working for you since you started as a relationship counselor?
If I'm to get your question, really, how has it been for me since I started?
Yes, as coaching, handling those situations. How would you describe it in general?
Well, the first thing is you have to be in a balanced emotional state before you can be able to help other people
Okay.
experience a balance in their emotional life. And that's one wonderful thing I've been able to work on myself over the years is I'm emotionally balanced. And it wasn't some miracle.
Okay.
I had to work on it. I had to read books. I had to invest in myself. I had to understand myself
Okay.
and how I work. Now, how's the been is that, human problems
Yeah.
are the same in every generation.
Okay.
You see, there is no country you're going to go into today and then you find there is a new kind of man. This man is different from the man and the woman that's been on the earth.
Very well.
It means human problems have always been the same thing. All right. Now, how's it been is that it's giving us the opportunity to understand people better.
Okay.
And one phenomenal aspect of my job as a relationship counselor is that I have found that people truly don't understand themselves. The basic reason why you have a lot of people step into or fall into problems in their love life and marriages is because they don't understand themselves. Until you take the time to understand yourself first,
Who you really
don't
are
bring somebody else into your life.
into your life. Okay.
That's where the errors begin first.
Okay. And how about a situation whereby they're not properly healed from a breakup and they just get themselves into a relationship? How do you handle such? Do you tell the person, okay, you're not really ready for this relationship, you need to break it? Though the new person is definitely going to be heartbroken. So how do you really, really like diplomatically put it for this person to understand that at this moment you're not ready for a relationship?
Okay. Now, like I said, if you really want a counselor to give you the best of their service, you must be sincere with the counselor. Now, I've had people who've come to me seeking for answers,
Okay.
solutions, but they are not sincere.
Wow. Okay. They're not sincere.
They're not telling you, they tell you half truth.
Okay, they only tell you the good part.
Yeah,
Like I did this for him. I
Yeah,
did
and they
this
leave
for
out
her.
what their own problems.
Yeah. There's
There are
always
always
two
two
sides
sides
to a
to
coin.
a
Yeah.
coin.
Yes.
You see,
Please.
now, if you are watching this and maybe you just came out from a relationship that didn't turn out right for you, you ended up being hurt by a woman because women break hearts too. You
Okay.
know, so maybe a man broke your heart, or somebody left that marriage. Now you're all by yourself, and because of that instant need of being in the company of somebody, you immediately rushed into another one. Let me tell you what you're doing. You're programming both yourself and the person you're bringing into your life for destruction,
Whoa.
because
Wow.
you're going to punish that person. Because
Mm.
there'll be times when you're just going to wake up unhappy, and this
Mood
guy or this lady
swings.
doesn't know what they've done wrong,
Very well.
and you're going to be taking it out on them.
Them.
You will not
Because
find,
you're not yet healed
yeah,
from the
exactly,
previous hurts.
exactly. So you're not going to find healing in an immediate relationship with somebody else. The only person who has the power to heal you is God and yourself.
Whoa.
So you need time to put yourself together, to gather the fragments of that broken heart and
Okay.
consolidate it together. How?
Wow.
Give yourself time and distract yourself by reading books,
Okay.
going out, having leisure time, having new experiences.
Listening to music,
Exactly.
soul lifting music, not just yeah.
Not the music you listen to when you were with her or with him before. It's going to trigger.
Okay, yeah,
It's
it's
going
going
to
to bring
trigger
back the
memories. You
memories.
see. So what you should do really is distract yourself by having new experiences, something else to excite your mind, apart from where you're coming from.
Okay.
It's usually the best way to come out from a heartbreak. You need to give yourself time. The
Okay.
truth is, let me tell you this: regardless of how much a man loves you or how much a woman loves you,
Yeah.
they cannot complete you.
Hmm.
There is no human person that can complete you. In now, I'm just going to give you a story from the Bible.
Okay.
When Adam and Eve were created,
Yeah.
Eve was complete.
Okay.
Adam was complete. All right. The Bible never said that because God opened up Adam that Eve was incomplete. She
Okay.
was 100% complete.
Complete. Okay.
All right. So find your completeness first in yourself
Mm.
before you decide to join yourself with somebody else.
Okay, so hey, the message is so clear there, okay? Before you start thinking of getting into some relationship that will hurt you and also hurt the next person, it's just time for you to work on you, heal, ask questions. What
Mhm.
really went wrong in the previous one? You try to work on yourself and know that you are ready. To avoid same mistakes from
Exactly.
happening.
Exactly.
Okay, when you talk about relationship, you can't take away toxic relationship or unhealthy relationship. To you, what really is an unhealthy relationship?
Okay. Um, an unhealthy relationship is one that is draining the life out of you and frustrating you.
I love that. I love that. I love the word draining
Yeah.
and frustrating you at the same time. Wow, awesome.
And when we talk about relationships like this, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship.
Sometimes even family, friends.
There are some times when you have people in your family who are investing poison into your
It's you.
atmosphere.
Whoa.
You need to cut them off. All
Hmm.
right. There are friends that you have that
You're
look
not adding value.
exactly.
They're just
It
taking
is
away.
said
Yeah.
rightly that birds of same feather flock
Flock
together,
together.
and your life will become a harvest of the energies that you've drawn into it.
Hmm.
Negativity is an energy.
Very well. Very
Envy is an energy.
well. Whoa.
Backbiting is an energy. Naysaying, people who always say no to your dreams, you can't be anything,
You can amount to
can't
anything
amount to it.
good.
Those are naysayers. They may be respected people in your life, but if these people are always bringing negative vibes and negative energies, when you're with them, you're always quarreling.
Hmm.
The signs are always there. You're
Very
always
true.
arguing. They're always confronting you and choking some breath out of your
Out of
emotional
view.
space.
Yeah.
Those are signs of negative relationships, toxic relationships. And if you're involved with someone emotionally, let's bring it back to you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, if you're
Yes,
involved with
please.
someone emotionally, and some people can be in love and they're blind.
Yeah.
You know,
And crippled at the same
yeah,
time.
you can be so much in love with this guy or this lady.
You don't want to see what
You don't want to
it's
see
so
reality.
clear.
You
Yeah.
know, by the time you're with a man that is always telling you you aren't worth anything, making you feel
Feel bad.
pitiful, like
Like he's doing some kind
like
of
he's
favor.
doing you some favor to have you in his life.
Right.
You are already headed for a well that you're going to fall into very soon. The signs are always there.
Very well.
Now,
The
see,
red flags. But we
exactly.
try to, ignore them.
You want to
Because
ignore
we're just like, no, I just left this relationship. Why can't this one work?
You're trying
And
to
you're
make it
seeing
work.
all the signs. The man is shouting, the lady or the lady is throwing stuff at you, and you just feel, no, she's angry. You
Yeah.
try to, create excuses just for that relationship to work. Before you know it, they get physical and, things get bad.
Yeah, exactly. And you see, a very easy way to tell what is in the heart of somebody is the words that come out from your mouth.
Whoa, I like that.
Whether they're, especially when they're angry, or when you tell them no.
No.
When you refuse somebody something, it's easy for them to open their heart to you. Somebody said the best way to know someone is to fire them or reject them. In other words, say no or you sack them.
Okay.
That moment, they're going to manifest who they are to you. So words are very key ingredients. If you're involved with somebody, and rather than building your emotions up, building your self-esteem up, he or she is always trying to oppress you with words, abusive words. You go to sleep and what they said to you is still in your
It's
heart.
ringing
It's
in your head. You can't even sleep. Yeah, because you
It's
can't
a
even
sign
imagine that person has such thoughts
say those
towards
kind of
you.
things
Exactly.
See.
Wow, awesome. So, what advice do you have for people in such kind of toxic relationship?
Okay, now I'm not going to ask you to break up. The truth is, two cannot walk except there's an agreement.
Very true.
You see, so I always tell people learn to communicate. Words can break down the strongest mountains. You see, sometimes the reason why we have issues in our relationships is because we don't really speak up.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about speaking to cause a fight because you perfectly want to communicate to let this person know how you're feeling.
Very well.
All right, and sometimes anger issues can be a problem. All right, if you're not able to control your temper, you've got anger problems.
Okay.
Chances are you're going to voice out dangerous words
Yes.
that might hurt your
So
partner.
at that moment, you just keep quiet.
Yeah, so you got to learn to constrain yourself. It's called holding yourself in,
Self-control.
because an evil word once spoken could never be reversed.
You can't
even if
erase
you say you're
it.
sorry.
Yes, exactly. Because
See?
it keeps ringing like, whoa.
Because
wow.
words don't die. Words are immortal. They don't die.
Yeah.
Once you said something, it's going to go on existing.
Once it
forever.
drops, you can pick it back. You can pick it back.
So my advice to you, if you are in an abusive relationship, like when we're talking about here,
Yes,
is
please.
try to discuss with this partner of yours. This is how I feel about this thing, and I think if we communicate more about X, Y, Z, things will be better. If you do this the first time, there is no solution. Second time, no solution. Then be willing to save yourself from
Wow.
danger by walking away.
Okay. Fantastic. You tune to live chat with Nita Eze. Okay, Eboze Korwa. So good to have you join us. I'm almost through my talk. Anyways, we have the amazing Kelly King, and he's been educating us so much concerning relationship, concerning life in general. So feel free to send your thoughts concerning how you've been able to push yourself, okay? Because we believe that there's greatness on the inside of you. But you just saying I'm great is not enough. You need to push yourself. It could be you, adding value to yourself. We've got this amazing school, Pet Center Academy. Okay, they're out to, add more value to the one you already have, because information is key. What you have on the inside of you, nobody can take away. So feel free to send us your tweet, tell us where you're reaching out to us from, and also do the hashtag live chat rocks. And if you've got any question for Kelly, feel free to send it in. Okay, thank you so much for understanding. And of course, the show has been brought to you by this amazing, magnificent hotel, RNA City Hotels Limited, located around the Kedge. I'll be giving you information about them before we move forward to the next phase of the show. Okay, what advice do you have for the young ones who feel they've got something on the inside of them, but they're waiting for some kind of helper, some kind of sponsor to come to their rescue? And until they find a sponsor, they are not moving nowhere, or they're not going nowhere.
Well, now I understand that kind of situation. We have a lot of people in Africa, especially in Nigeria, who are in that kind of situation. Young men and women loaded with abilities and talents and potentialities who are stuck in the traffic of life
Yeah.
because they, for some reason, are unable to get the right kind of help they need to urge on or to push on to the next level of their lives. But um, there is nobody who has the mandates at all to help you.
Mm,
The sooner you have that mindset,
the better.
the better and the easier your life is going to be. Now, it doesn't mean people will not come to your life from
Your
time to
rescue,
time to
yeah.
rescue you or to help you. It doesn't mean you can't apply for a grant. It doesn't mean the government is not going to invest in your business as an SME. But it is usually important to have a self sustaining mindset
Mm,
that without anybody, I am going to do this thing.
mm.
That's the kind of
Making
mindset
it against
that I
all
have.
odds.
Against all odds. Look, there is no force in the earth that can stop the man that has made up his mind to become something.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
You see? So
Awesome.
if you are on that board right now, maybe you're an inventor, an innovator,
Yeah.
maybe you're a fashion designer,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is that you have in your mind right now, and it seems like you've got a dream, you've built it to a certain extent, and you believe you need somebody to come in before it can go to the next level. Make that somebody you need yourself.
Mm.
By the time you begin to partner
That's
with
deep.
yourself,
Whoa.
you'll be
Now with
surprised
yourself, people.
at the abilities that you have. Look, when you were created,
Mm.
everything you need for the fulfillment of your destiny in life was deposited on the inside of you.
So you need to release it.
You just need to reach inside. I love what Miles Morrow said one time. He said that
That's my mentor.
yeah, he
God
said
rest
that
his soul.
the place with the most riches in
It's
our
the
world
graveyard.
today, he said
It's
it's
the
not the
graveyard,
treasure
yeah.
vault or the
It's
banks.
the graveyard.
He said it's the graveyards because it is filled with lots of people who came to this world and died without fulfilling their purpose or discovering it. So refuse to die
Wow.
without discovering your purpose. Tell yourself, regardless of where I may be in the back end of the city in Nigeria, the whole world is going to hear my name.
Oh yeah.
Once you have that kind of mindset, nature will begin to open doors
Okay.
for you.
Wow.
That's just it.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow, that's really, really well explained. I know a lot of people have been inspired so far. Thank you so much for sharing so much on the show today. I want us to talk about, being a wealth coach. Somebody would think, okay, I can just call Kelly and he will give me money.
I feel like I can give you money.
Oh, okay. So you're dropping some money before we leave here. Woo! I'm gonna be richer.
Awesome.
All right. So back to it anyway. That was on a lighter note. So, what is that thing that you always tell people when they come to you and say, "I would like you to coach me concerning making wealth or being wealthy"?
Okay. Now, um, there is a difference between riches and
And
wealth.
wealth.
You could be rich and not wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
But once you're wealthy, riches are included in wealth.
Very true.
You see, the lesser things in life are included in the greater.
Mm.
Money is not riches. Money is included.
Money is not wealth.
Money is not wealth. Money is included in wealth. Now, so what I do is I mentor and I tutor people on how to look into themselves
Okay. Okay.
to see ingredients
Mm.
that can make them wealthy. Now, let's look, for instance, at the subject of self-belief.
Okay. Okay.
Regardless of how much is given to you, if I call you today and I give you $1 million, all right, if you don't have self-belief, you don't believe in yourself, that money is going to go down the drain. If you lack financial intelligence,
I love the word financial intelligence. Yeah.
if you lack financial intelligence,
Mhm.
if you are locked in a house filled with diamond stones, if you have access to oil wells in Saudi Arabia, in no time everything will come down to zero. Why? Because you lack the pillars that support wealth.
Mm.
So, what coaching is about inspiring, awakening, energizing, and then pushing you to becoming the best of you, making you understand that without the creation of value, you cannot become wealthy. Watch out for the successful people in our world today. There are folks who looked out for problems and created value. They wanted to create value. Once you begin to create value, you can then drive traffic towards you that will generate money. It's the same thing with social media, for
Yes,
example.
please. Yes,
There are folks
please.
who are busy posting pictures on Instagram. You now let me tell you what some of you do. You invest money, thousands of naira monthly, to buy internet data. Load your phone, and you just upload pictures of you at the club dancing, or you at home
Or
dancing, or
eating.
eating, and your pictures on Instagram. You're living on likes. Meanwhile, there are people who are using Instagram and YouTube, all right, to teach, to inspire, and are making money off it by creating value.
Very
So you
well.
see, what you lack is not a money problem. You lack financial intelligence.
Mm.
So this is what a world coach does.
Wow, awesome, awesome. So to get in touch with Kelly King, just hit me up, okay? You want to know more about him, you want him to coach you, or you want something, okay? Maybe some kind of advice. Feel free to send me a direct message, and of course I'll get you guys connected. Thank you so much, Kelly King. I quickly need to pay these bills. And in case you just tuned in, this is Live Chat with Nita. We've been having a wonderful time on the show today with Kelly King, who is an entrepreneur, the co-founder of Peseto Academy. He's the CEO of Emad. Yeah, let's talk about Emad. Yeah, please. Emad Consulting. Just
Okay. Yeah. Amad Consulting is an Australian-based business service.
okay.
Um, what we do basically is it's it's wrapped around providing solutions,
Okay.
digital solutions.
All right.
As a matter of fact, everything I've been talking about right here
That's what
are
you guys
embedded
are
in
into.
the company. All right, so it's a group of company. We do quite a number of things. We've got a fashion label in there.
Wow.
We've got a training institute for young people, for young Africans.
Okay.
We've got a media company in there. We've got a real estate business service in that same company.
Wow.
You see, and even what I do as a speaker, as a world coach, is part of the business services that we offer. And we also do consultancy services for companies, for private individuals, depending on what they truly want.
Okay.
You know, so
Wow,
that's what the business service is all
fantastic,
about.
fantastic. Um, I quickly want to tell us that Kangi Wellness Center is still inviting you to register at discounted rate, okay? And of course, for being part of the show today, Kangen is giving you a time at their spa, at their gym. You'll be enjoying the culinary training and every other thing they've got to offer. The health talk, they will be educating you how to invest in your health. Okay, they've got the Kangen water, and it is free of charge. That's your gift for coming on
Fantastic.
Live Chat with Nita Show. So we appreciate you, great you, and congratulations to you. Okay, try to get this message. So Kanye is asking you, are you looking for a wealth center? Okay. Are you looking for a wealth center to, advertise your products, your services, to reach out to more people? They've got you covered, and they've got the culinary training still going on. Okay, they're getting people to come on board and learn how to be a professional when it comes to spa, and also how to take care of oneself. Okay, for more information about that, check out their website, which is www.kindhimwaters.com.ng. Okay, we've got City Hotels Limited. Yeah, the show has been brought to you by R&A City Hotels Limited, located at the heart of Ikeja, number 2 Magic Kujumi Street by Oshopi Plaza off Allen Avenue, Ikeja. More information about them is right there on their website, which is www.rct, that is racityhotels.com. Okay, it's right there on the screen. The number as well is right there on the screen. Come around and enjoy their swimming pool, their gym, their spa, their banquet hall. They have facilities for 50 to 250 seaters. That is when you're having some kind of events, you're having some kind of time with family, friends, you just want to have a get together. They've got you covered, and trust me, it's a cozy environment that you don't want to leave. Yes, you just end up, lodging at their accommodation, and they have very beautiful accommodation for you. So it's a place away from home. Yeah, that is what it is. So you as well enjoy free internet access, and of course you have airport pickup, you have the laundry services, car hiring services, and also the restaurant and the exotic bar. Okay, and they have this amazing stuff they're doing, which is the sauna treatment. Okay, you read more about it because it's all about taking very good care of yourself. You ease yourself of all the stress. When you come around, an expert will take you around and introduce to you all these amazing facilities. It's right here at R&A City Hotels Limited. Let me tell you, it's located at number 2 Maje Kodumi Street by Oshopi Plaza of Allen Avenue. So if you're not far away, come around and take a selfie. Yeah, with Kelly King, okay? Yeah, you meet him one on one, which will be wonderful, right? And they also have another place, that is, they have the main. The main place is at number 2 Maje Kodumi Street, and the second place, which is the annex facility, is located at number 9 Omotayo Ojo Street off Majekodumi Street, okay, Allen Avenue. So when you call the number, of course, they will direct you on how best you can be part of this amazing environment. And one thing they're telling you is come around and enjoy or experience a blend of elegance and comfort. When you came in here, how do you feel? How would you describe this place?
Very cozy, actually. That's the word to use. It's
Oh,
very
cozy.
cozy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And remember, Zafa Global Awards, we're super excited about it. Are you coming for Zafa? Zafa is going to be held in Abuja, yeah.
I
So
can go. They send me a ticket. Definitely, I'll be there.
okay, fantastic. So it's going to be held on the 24th November 2019 in Abuja. That is Nikon Hilton. Okay, more information about it is right there. Check out the website, which is www.zafa.org. Okay, and of course, you get to see if because they will be closing the registration for filmmakers pretty soon. I think ending of this month. So hurry and get your movies submitted so you can be recognized because the trophy, it's amazing, it's magnificent. You don't want to miss it for anything in the world. Let the world celebrate you, right? You've been working so hard, so it's time for you. I mean, it's time for your work to speak out for you. So get ready to be recognized at that amazing event. And we've also got the CMC award. Remember, we had Ambassador Udofia joined us last week on the show, and it was an amazing time on the show. So the CMC African Award will be taking place this month on the 25th of August 2019. Okay, so for more information about that, you want to support in any way, you want to perform as an artist, send me a direct message. Let's talk about it and see how best you can be connected. So that day you'll be on stage, or you have your brand displayed, which will be amazing. Okay, so and also the Sisters Hangout will be coming up this Saturday, which is 10th of August 2019. The sisters are super ready. We're meant to have the lady join us today, but tomorrow you guys should tune in as we'll be speaking with the initiator of this amazing hangout. I know you don't want to miss it for anything in the world because it promises to be loaded with information and super fun. Great food too. Okay, at Lufasi Park, Lekki. Yeah. So remember the 10% discount for live chat to advertise your product and services is still ongoing. So feel free to send me a direct message. Let's talk about it and let the world know what you're selling. It's one thing for you to say, I've got a product, and it's another thing for your product to really be out there on the face of people. And of course, we've got a personal brand, a personality with us. So he said so much. You just having a brand is not good enough. You need to package, you need to push it out there. People need to see what you're selling. Okay, guys, and with this, we come to the end of the show. We had a swell time, and congratulations to you. Yeah, will you be going this weekend, or will you be going tomorrow to Kangen? Oh, awesome, awesome. So check out Kangen, okay? Congratulations to you. And I remember some people were like, how can I be part of Kangen? Send me a direct message. I will definitely give you all the information. It's located at Aja. Okay, I'll be sending you all the information about Kangen and get to, reach out to them too on their website, see what they've got. And of course, if you're coming, from wherever, they've got a great place for you to just relax and have a beautiful, beautiful time. Remember to keep your dreams alive. Don't let it die. Don't stay in an unhealthy relationship. Try to work on you before you move to some kind of relationship. Make sure you've healed. Yeah, that was what he said, okay? Because you're just breaking up from a relationship, you're not ready for the next one. So it's time for you to just take out time, take a deep breath, okay, work on you, discover why the other thing didn't work or the other relationship didn't work. It could be business. Ask yourself, why did I fail in the first place? And be
Exactly.
able to work, and by the special grace of God, you move to the next level. Thank you so so much, Kelly
Namaste.
King. Yeah, how
Namaste.
can people get in touch with you on social media?
I'm on LinkedIn. It's
Okay.
Kelly King. Facebook, Kelly King,
Okay.
and on Instagram it's HRH Kelly King.
All right.
YouTube, Kelly King. It's Kelly
Wow.
King.
Everywhere.
Kelly King.
Whoa,
And if
fantastic.
you've got questions you want to ask, feel free to contact me. I'll
Okay.
be very
You
much
respond to your
happy to
messages.
respond to
Awesome. Okay. And he's not one of those people you send message and he will not respond. So feel free to reach out to him, okay? And of course, I trust God at the end of the day, you have solutions and you get back to me. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and feel free to, believe in yourself. Yeah, it's very important. Believe in yourself. Say no to suicide. Say no to unhealthy relationship. And I love you. I'll be seeing you tomorrow by the special grace of God. Feel free to send me a direct message concerning all the brands we've mentioned. And Live Chat with Nita has been brought to you by R&A City Hotels Limited, located at number 2 Maje Kodumi Allen Avenue. I'll see you tomorrow by the special grace of God. Bye for now.